game 3. If he come back, they fuck around win.
You know you play with this nigga.
I just gave that nigga Manny 50 with Anthony Edwards just to let you know.
Yeah, you know damn well I ain't me.
See? I know.
Never get close to that nigga. That nigga ain't you know calm, man. I didn't told you that. You talking that talk, but you ain't trying to walk that walk.
Nigga, I'm here, nigga. What's up?
But for real?
Uh-oh. It's about to get ugly out here.
Okay.
I think so, man.
That's a bold claim.
I forgot I got this. Hold on, I'm tripping.
It's the Timberwolves, and they're doing business on the road. It's an interconference NBA matchup. Bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Now here's Tatum. And rebounded by McDaniels.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Now, here's McDaniel. Following the miss by Porzingis. And finished off by Gobert.
And Gobert showing how much he wanted that basket.
And McDaniels with the block. Outside Tatum. 5 to shoot. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. Their team's main focus tonight, well, it starts with All-Star Anthony Edwards. He said Ant is an incredible player. He's so physical. We have to throw multiple bodies at him. It's got to be a team effort to keep Edwards in check. An ambitious game plan. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Lobbed up there for Edwards. Stolen by Holiday. White, wide open. He fired. From outside, off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Holiday, left side. Tatum on the wing. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
What's special about him is he is a natural leader and an active scorer. When Tatum is firing off the catch, you know he's feeling it.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Shot clock at 6. And they get it. Another miss by Minnesota.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the free ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Enzo Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 5.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
Outside, White. It's hauled in by Edwards.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Randall outside. And Boston with the rebound. Pass to Tatum. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Here's Edwards. And he goes right over Jaylen Brown and slams it down.
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Oh, here's Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. The shot by McDaniels, no good. And here's Boston. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first quarter. Boston leading by 7. And shot on the way. Tatum, no good.
I hate this shit, bro.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Fires, high post. Edwards, no good.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense...
Don't need no gang. You don't need a group of people.
Can't really take credit for that miss.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
Now here's White. Outside Tatum. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Tatum's got 8.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Few guys read the game like Tana.
Outside Holiday. The Celtics working the ball around now. Outside White. Back to Holiday. Out to White. Over Conley. It's hauled in by Edwards. This one for 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Boston Celtics.
Man, this controller throw me off.
With their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense is... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
You got to credit their defense. Communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Pass to Gobert. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Gobert's got his second basket of the game. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the D-cell the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man. I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Honestly, if you're the defense, you should be ashamed not coming up with a steal on that pass.
Edwards fires from way outside. Porzingis with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Edwards drawing the double team. McDaniels gets a wide open look. Off target with his three. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Outside Porzingis. Outside Tatum. Screen by Porzingis. Over Gobert. Gobert with the block.
Backboard.
Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end. There aren't many better at defending.
I tried to create some extra space there, but not able to hit the tough leaning jumper.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he's just a nightmare to battle with.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
Pass to Conley. Back to Edwards. Stolen by Holiday. Oh, Tatum flies in to finish it off.
Terrific lob, and Tatum takes care of the rest. This is how it's done. Those passes dunk themselves.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Timberwolves trail by 10. Outside Conley. From the arc. The Timberwolves again get hit. On the wing, Brown. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside Conley. Lets it go with a three. Ball's knocked loose. Tatum with it. Picked up by Edwards. They get it back. Goes back up. Tatum no good. Edwards looking it over. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim, and a finish is light work.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, we can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger. Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure. And, Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
To the paint. There's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
While he's a bit undersized for a forward, he more than makes up for it with his balance.
The rebound by Holiday.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Inside, Tatum automatic.
What hard work from Tatum inside. Doing what it takes to find his shot.
White left side. on the wing, Brown. Back to White. There's the lob to Brown. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And that's something that should really get Brown going. Alley-oops like that, that really helped the momentum.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. Good on the three-point shot. Conley's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Porzingis can't hit.
Close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. That one wide left.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside Edwards. Gobert the screen. To the inside. And finished off by Gobert.
And I like that. Edwards comes off the pick, keeps his options open, and then just makes the right read.
Holiday. Back to Tatum.
God.
Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Tatum's got 24.
Oh, steal, nigga.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
God,
yeah, they're going to do a
Drew
much
Holiday.
better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's
Get the
Edwards.
smoke back.
Rebounded by the Celtics.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
And because he can score from all over the floor, Porzingis can find space inside. That's not the case for most 7-footers.
For three, Edwards. That one, no good. And here's Tatum for three.
Oh my God.
And that does it for the first half of play.
14. Come on, bro.
Celtics lead by 14. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment.
Not the kid.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Timberwolves trailed by 14. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with.
Edwards with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Randall left side. Pass to McDaniels. Over in the corner, Edwards. Just 4 to shoot. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Well, it's running drive for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
An agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot.
They don't let you move.
Timberwolves trailed by 14. The tray.
Catching that shit.
Edwards drawing the double team. Here's Randall. And it's White with the rebound. And so White will bring it up for Boston. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
And bringing the aggression and the energy. Two things you like to see from Porzingis.
Strong move inside by Edwards.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Pass to Holiday. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And a miss there on the triple.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Over in the corner, Randall. Outside Conley. over White.
Man.
Conley's shot is off. Boston leading by 14.
Out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Here's White. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves trailed by 14. And Derek White, he's one of the most valuable guards, Richard, in the NBA.
White can play the one, he can shoot the ball, plus he is an all-league defender. So Derek White gives you everything you want in your background.
You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
The first free throw is good. Richard, the Celtics have been among the NBA's elites for quite a while now.
Well, they've been a title contender every year for almost a decade now. Even with several coaching changes over that time, they've been the model of consistency.
And stolen by White. To the middle. Here's Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 4 this quarter.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Here's McDaniels. Drills the three-pointer.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert continues to embrace the challenge of elite rim protection. He said competition is what it's about. Sometimes I'm going to get dunked out, and sometimes I'll get the block. But I'm not going to stop coming and doing what I do. I'll be there every time. Kevin?
David, just like you. Thanks so much.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
The kick out to Holiday. Off target from three-point range. Timberwolves trailed by 13. And here's Edwards from the arc. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Man, that was a confident shot. Love when Edwards just rises up and fires off the dribble.
1:58 left in the third quarter. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
And Brown throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And he drives in. And White with the stuff.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And Tatum pulls it down. Boston leading by 11. Gobert with the block. Outside Edwards. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Drains the three-pointer. Randall's got 7.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
He's not
And you see
getting
this
bored.
so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams put a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Outside Edwards. Outside Conley. Shoots the 3. And Tatum pulls it down. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Twelve seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Outside Edwards. Over Holiday. And so it's the Boston Celtics in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Celtics leading by 8. Here's White. And he banks in the layup.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
They're limiting the offensive possessions for the other team. Tough to win with no extra possessions.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Outside Edwards. Crings the three, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. It goes on Jason Tatum. In a moment here, we'll take a look at some hustle stats for the Celtics.
They have found a lot of success in transition, running at every opportunity and getting points before the defense can get set.
Outside, Porzingis.
That's it.
Good on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Back to Edwards. 6 to shoot. Boston grabs the miss.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Oh, nice use of the pick and roll. Edwards loves involving himself in those sets.
And that one's good. Tatum.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Back to Edwards. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. And finished off by Gobert.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being...
Oh,
yes! Was it just me, or was there a little bit extra on that slam by Brown?
Edwards drawing the double team. Finished off the break. And now it's a 12-point Boston lead.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
They've been able to attack the defense before they get set, really making the most of their fast break opportunities.
And they double up Brown. Holiday with it. Picked up by Edwards. Brown jams it in.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
On the left side. Stolen by Holiday. It's to Porzingis. The kick out to Tatum. No good with the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Edwards can't hit. Celtics leading by 14. It's Brown on the wing. From the baseline. That's short off the rim. Minnesota with the ball. Edwards holding off the D and converts.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Edwards drawing the double team. A baseline J. Rebound by the Celtics. 1:46 left here in the fourth quarter. This ball movement by Boston. And it's good for two. 36 points for Jason Tatum.
Brushing off the contact look. The dude is strong. When he gets in there,
it's
an easy bucket.
And he's been their top scorer today, but it hasn't come easy. He has not shot the ball well. He'll have to be more efficient here if they're going to win. And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Celtics.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jason Tatum.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
Inside, out to Edwards. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
Normally he drains that.
The kick out to Tatum. No good from outside. Minnesota with the ball. It's a 16-point game. Randle outside. For the three. Porzingis with the rebound. Here's Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Outside Holiday. Misses there. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard.
Man, run that shit back. I'm on my ass, nigga.
What you mean, man?
Man, you laughing and shit. Come on, man.
What you mean, bro?
Come on, man. What you doing, nigga? Niggas running? Oh, okay. I see how niggas playing it.
Where's greatness, man? That's greatness,
When
man.
you playing them niggas, now you gotta see them niggas.
I'm gonna go get your big brother, man.
I'm playing with greatness, nigga. Let's go, nigga. We seen no shit.
True.
Don't do that to yourself.
True.
We killing the Cavs.
I need to check my settings.
We go do that, brother. Hey, come
Yeah, I
back.
know, man. I know, man.
Come back, nigga.
I know, man.
We the ones who do the walk down trying to catch another face. Pull a whole ass in the hood because I'm trying to get high today. I got Nick and bro got Drake, you know we trying to catch a face. Better watch your fucking words before we come and swing that way. Man down is DOA, them facials took a nigga face.
Can you let my dub soak in real quick?
Bruh, come on, bruh. Don't run from this shit, bruh.
Can't let my shit soak in, bro.
Oh, man, fuck that.
Let me go get something to drink, man. Are you thirsty, man?
Nigga need everything. Nigga gotta go to the bathroom. Nigga wanna take a nap. Nigga wanna eat.
Shit. Shit, man. Now that you mention it. The 38, nigga. I'm gonna take over that, nigga. You thought I was Emmanuel, huh?
T. You talking about you thought I was Yancey, huh?
Ain't no way you thought I was that nigga.
Nigga, fuck that. We coming all black, nigga.
The fucking MVP and all these fuck ass niggas, man.
Yeah, we on that.
Fuck them niggas.
Say less, nigga. Watch this shit. Watch this shit, nigga.
Better hope.
What you mean I better hope? I better hope nothing,
Better
nigga.
hope, brother.
You better be trapping, nigga.
You better hope, nigga. You know that? You know that? Nigga.
Yeah, fix all your settings. Hurry up, man.
Yeah, make sure my shit correct. Make sure this shit correct. Good, bro.
We're live from Boston. It's the home of the Celtics. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me,
Let's
Richard
get this
Jefferson
shit going.
and Greg Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge joining us from the
Get
sideline.
the fuck out of here, nigga. What the fuck you think this shit is, man? Hell, man.
Tatum, no good.
Uh-oh.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And one.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup's good off the glass. When it comes to teams that like pushing the break, Richard, look no further than these two teams in front of us.
I'm expecting a fun one here tonight, Kevin. Definitely not for the faint of heart. These teams love to get out and run.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after Drew Holiday's score. Over Holiday.
I did not shoot that shit.
Rebounded by the Celtics.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Holmgren wide
Green,
open.
nigga.
Traps in the tray.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily
good
made
defense.
the transition.
Hey.
Now here is Holiday. Off his leg. And the ref saying he kicked it.
Wow.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Pass to Porzingis. And he uses the glass on the wing.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside, able to practically play on top of the D.
Over the last few seasons, we've seen the resurgence of Porzingis. And Richard, it has been fun to watch.
Kevin, he's been effective on both sides of the ball. He's always been a good player, but his recent fit has really improved his play.
And give credit to Holmgren for jumping all over that opportunity, putting his length to great use.
Williams can't hit.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Left side, Brown.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. For the three. Jason Tatum grabs the ball. Celtics trailed by 3. Tatum draws the double. Holiday, no one around him. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to visit with head coach Joe Mazzulla.
You immediately mentioned that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, of course, is at the top of their scouting report. He told me the key to stopping SGA is defending without fouling. Easier said than done, but try to keep him off the free throw line. And try, emphasis on try, to make Shea a jump shooter. A very tall task. Guys?
Thank you, David. A baseline Jay, and he hits the jump
Let's
shot.
get this money,
And
nigga.
he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
The Pacers whooping the Bucks ass, nigga.
Say that, man.
First quarter of
God
action,
damn.
just under 3.5 minutes played. And that's a foul called on Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Williams with the steal.
Good instincts to read the path and get in a position to pick it off.
Launches it. Connects from three-point range.
Boom.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. Holiday looking over the floor to end the run.
That was a
Rebound
block.
by Williams. The Thunder leading by 10. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. And the slam
Look
by
bouncy
Williams.
then, nigga.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the
Man.
opposition has not been able to respond.
Back to Tatum. Boston again missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Now, here's Holmgren. After the miss from Derek White. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. The wing jumper off target.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down.
Damn, that
He
was
is that
that
open.
close.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Now, here's Dort. Still without a basket. And there's the whistle.
Illegal screen is crazy.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Celtics trail by 12. Outside Holiday. Out to White. Boston. No good that time either.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Down low. Back to White. Brown outside.
Oh my fucking goodness.
To end the cold streak. And it's White missing. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Oklahoma City out in front, up by 12.
16.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Thunder.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Tatum. Pass to Brown. Back to Tatum. Beyond the arc. White with another miss. The Thunder leading by 12. And Derek White, he's one of the most valuable guards, Richard, in the NBA.
White can play the one, he can shoot the ball, plus he is an all-league defender. So Derek White gives you everything you want in your backcourt.
Out to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over White. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times. And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Daigneault said, we've cross-matched him onto center. He'll shift him to a point guard. It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you. You have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the lineup. Kevin?
DA, the versatility. That is pretty special. The Thunder leading by 11. Pass to Dort. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Holmgren the screen. Hartenstein with it. 6 on the shot clock. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Stolen by Holiday. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. From 17 feet out. Here's Porzingis. No good there. And that would have cut it to single digits.
They crazy here, bro.
Holmgren the screen. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Basket good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drive, something to admire.
Brown deciding where to go with it. Great look, but off the mark. Lets it go with a 3. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, good for 3. 9 points in the game so far. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, textbook positioning there for Porzingis. Once he's established it, he's going to have the advantage and able to finish that one above the rim.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, Oklahoma City.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Tatum with it. Dort covering. And it's White missing. The Thunder leading by 16. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. Tatum, that's for 2. Pass to Brown. Count it.
I love seeing Brown get it done inside. He's more than just a jump shooter.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 11. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Here's Dort. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Got it. Good job in the low post. And that's 13 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Brown. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Here's Holiday. It's White on the wing. Tatum on the wing. Out to Porzingis. Clock at 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off. 20 feet out. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can. Here's Tatum. Brown inside. Fade away. Tatum no good. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Holiday. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We've got more in store for you right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
The Thunder leading by 16. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes a three. Drills the three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Thunder.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
Get on that room.
Porzingis with the block. It's White on the wing. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Looking to get back on track here. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
And the first one drops.
Now look, from the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Porzingis with the block. Here's Tatum. Tatum gets it to go inside.
Good little touch on the floater. Tatum making it look way too easy.
Porzingis with the steal. Brown right side. Fires from the wing.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Here's Holiday. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Oklahoma City leading by 17. Plays it up and banks it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
That one good for 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 20 points.
And the move and the basket, SGA has the defense.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That is his first foul of the game. Porzingis inside. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Double team on Gilgeous Alexander. The kick out to Williams. Gilgeous Alexander surveying the D. And it's Hartenstein in the corner. The shot's good. Gilgeous Alexander making the play.
3 points.
Hartenstein's got 7 points in the game. Tatum on the wing. The kick out to Holiday. Back to Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. With some arc. Yep, that one goes in there. 11 points in the game.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum.
Pass to Holmgren.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick
Big
out
man
the
work,
pass
nigga.
nicely. And the Thunder lead by 20. Tatum down low. Outside, Porzingis. Outside, Tatum. His three-pointers off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Gilgeous Alexander. Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge.
Give me that shit.
Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous Alexander. The three-pointer, no good.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said we can play small and big.
Bro,
we have
what
great
the
bench
fuck
players
is
who
going
come
on?
in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger. Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure.
For the Celtics, Derek.
And both free throws good for White. And Derek White picks up the foul.
Derek White.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The Thunder leading by 17.
Boom.
And here's Gilgeous Alexander outside.
Gilgeous.
Knocks down the three ball.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you
Oh
have
my
to hit
God.
threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Here's Brown. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
He fuck around, miss one, y'all.
Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Teardrop shot. A second chance effort. And there's the nice layup by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 9 points in the quarter.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
Gilgeous Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand.
Yeah, this game out of hand, nigga.
Celtics trail by 20. Holiday left side. Pass to Brown. Out to Porzingis.
That's crazy.
Now Tatum. Defended by Holmgren. 6 to shoot. Back to Tatum. He takes it in. And they get it back. Porzingis. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
And talk about persistence. Porzingis just being a bully on the offensive glass and punishing the opposition.
Here's Holmgren. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jaylen Brown. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
Here's Brown to the middle. Nice move. And the layup good by Tatum.
This is how confident Tatum is. Knows he can score inside whenever he wants.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here.
Come on, make some noise.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Outside, Dort. Off target from outside. Celtics trail by 17 to the inside. Holmgren with the steal. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Stolen by Holiday. Here's Tatum. Thunder with the rebound. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by Holiday. And here's Tatum for 3. The shot misses. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. 17-point game. Good work there as it goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points here in the second half. Out to Porzingis. From deep. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 10 rebounds. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Another shot. He can't hit that time. Holiday with the defensive effort. Brown outside. Back to Tatum. Looking to end his cold spell. Out to Porzingis. Pass to Holiday. Back to Porzingis. Dort grabs the miss.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Brown. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. Celtics trailed by 16. Here's Tatum. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Okay, big boy. All right. You like to see Tatum asserting himself on the interior. Look, he's forcing the defense to foul.
First one falls for him.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line. Not missing their chances when they get them.
The Thunder leading by 14. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Count that one.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Brown outside. Left side, Tatum. Fades. On the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And count it from 19 feet away. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 29.
relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Here's Tatum. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Williams.
An active scorer, whenever Tatum forces the issue and goes at the defense, they have to compromise.
That one is no good.
You hope that leaving points at the line won't come back to haunt them.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
And he sinks the second. Celtics trailed by 18.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Oklahoma City.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me, effortlessly creating for his teammates.
25.5.
Just 5 on the clock. Unloads from 13. And it's White with the rebound. Outside Tatum. Calling the jam by Tatum. .40 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Holmgren up top. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. There's the 3. That one's not going to go. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And the 3 off target. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Williams' shot is off. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. Along with Greg Anthony.
But if they don't tell me, that bitch gone. That bitch ain't got no chill. One for 9. Jeez.
His baby mama like a motherfucking lotto. I'm about to buy you something hot in my pocket. I'm in my prime like Harder from the Rock. Bitch, I know the plug like the motherfucking sock. On my dick, I can tell she toxic. Shorty on the shit like a motherfucking potty. I hit the pot, something like I'm Rocky. I take him down, he ain't know I like watches. I'm more than nice and low, I'm plotting. First time I see fuck the cops, I'm popping. Nigga going boy like a nigga, yo, got it. I ain't wanna rob him, I'm doing what I got. I can't even tell you what I did with my partner. These niggas pit squeak, call them little rockers. These shit rich as shit, I was putting on the knock. Now little brother got a motherfucking problem. Nigga try to talk, nigga, I ain't trying to hide. I caught the rental about to add up the money. The came here for her, now I'm fucking on her mama. The little bitch thinks she pop. I beat a nigga ass if I step up in the counter. The cops on the head, he got a motherfucking bony. A bony.
Hey, why that bitch sound like a Big X plug beat?
What is yours?
Oh God.
Stand up, fuck, nigga. Stupid nigga, bitch, dumb. Smoking it wood and fucking up my lungs. I chase that money, we is not the same. I cannot deal with the hate. I cannot deal with the hate. Punching in like I'm Tank. Yeah, head spinning, can't think. They with the Parker said in my drink. Hold on, hands up, nigga, freeze. Pockets heavy, full of cheese. She say pop a nigga like a pill. We flip the whip, burgers on a grill. Shorty ain't shit, she'll get you killed. I got him sick like a nigga ill. We get him hit, caught him in the field. We in a ballpark with the steel. Lead the bullets in his leg. Yeah, all the niggas see it red. I'm trying to pop a nigga like a Zan. I bet the chopper take a nigga head. I got that shit in my pants. They ain't stick to the plan. Cooking it white shit in a pan. Go grab that glove, pass me the glass. Call up the hoes and throw me the pass. Damn, smoking on exotic gas. Go to the strip club and throw some bands. Police caught me on the dash. Damn, speed up, don't crash. Bitch, why is 12 on my ass? I turned the corner and tossed out the bag. Pockets heavy, full of cash. I hope you love me, ho, when I get back. This might be my last laugh.
That bitch hard.
You see just a great take. The spacing is there because of the potential three-point shooting. Giannis able to change directions with.
He lost though. GG's, man. Great dub, you know. Another day in the office, you feel me? That boy said he done, huh?
What?
Kyle Kuzma, 22 minutes, 0 points, 0 for 5, 0 rebounds, 0 assists, and 0 steals. 22 minutes, nigga.
This controller fucked up, bro.
This nigga Kyrie a dog.
Damn, bro. Fuck.
You need a new controller?
Hell yeah, this bitch. That's why my shit kept going to the left.
That's what you get? Oh my god, these is hard. Aw, that was a good matchup, man. Never did this nigga go back and get Boston.
You told me this is a good matchup.
This is.
It's a good matchup.
It's thirsty. For both of us, nigga. I know you ain't spark up, nigga. You don't need to.
Of course not.
I got Cade fucking Cunningham, nigga. We about to get to it, nigga.
Once Paulo get better, you gonna be the same type of nigga.
Hell yeah.
You gotta get some shooters. He ain't got no shooter. He's got Cade and them niggas.
I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. And it's the Grizzlies to start it out. Pass to Jackson. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws. That one on Harris.
It's the size of Jackson Jr. that is so hard to match up with. This is why defenders are just forced to foul him.
Richard, every team wants three-point shooters and rim protection. Jaren Jackson Jr. gives you both.
Oh, he is the prototypical big man. He's Defensive Player of the Year. He's led the league in blocks on multiple occasions, and he can stretch the floor and shoot threes.
Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, I just love how Cunningham alters his pace to get what he wants.
Outside Morant. Pass to Wells. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jackson. Ooh, rejected by Harris.
Look at Harris getting it done on the defensive end. That's a good sign for this team.
Here's Cunningham. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Right side Morant. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul of the game. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Pass to Edey. Outside Morant. 6 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Inside. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. From the arc. No good. And it's Morant with the ball for the Grizzlies. Jackson, left side.
Yeah, Tobias.
That's just the bucket play. Look, you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Hardaway, no good. The three from Bain. And stolen by Hardaway. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. There's Cunningham with the three. And the shot is good.
Yes, sir.
Harris making the play.
A pretty big component of Cunningham's game. He knows how to produce from the arc.
Timeout call, Memphis. Here's Morant. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they were fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball. He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
RJ, when Ja Morant's at his best, you won't find a more entertaining player in the league.
Oh, B.A., he is a generational talent. There is no easy way to defend him. That blend of skill, athleticism, quickness, it is so impressive and hard to guard.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Cunningham. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with J.B. Bickerstaff. They were concerned with Jaren Jackson Jr. on both ends of the floor. Coach saying defensively, Triple J covers so much space, a blocking machine. And on the other side of the ball, Jaren has serious skill for a man of his size. He's a tough game plan for us. Jaren Jackson Jr., a two-way menace. Brian?
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Working through the lane, Morant, he's got such a great change of speed to keep the defense off.
Cunningham looking it over. Pass to Thompson. 5 to shoot. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Richard, for years, the Grizzlies' team motto was grit and grind. You think that shifted?
They're a little bit flashier now, but they still have that underdog spirit. That's what grit and grind is about. They're always out to prove themselves.
Back to Cunningham. Driving to the basket. Somehow misses the one-handed flush. Jackson, left side. To the middle. Here's Edie.
Bro, that was
and
any
down
fucking
it
thing,
goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. To the paint. Harris. Duran, no good.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
And the basket by Bain.
Their guards have carried the offensive load. With the way they've performed, they've got the green light to shoot whenever there's an opening.
It's tipped. Here's Morant. Got a hand on it.
Anytime you put the ball up near Duran, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
Kicks it out to Cunningham. Back to Thompson. The three ball. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Tries again. The shot, no good. Memphis with the ball. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Turin with a steal. Fires from the wing. Cunningham can't get that one to fall. Pass to Wells. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a
God
close.
damn.
Memphis ahead. They lead by 1. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Memphis.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as...
Shit.
Possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
Now here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Doesn't have to get up much. Jackson Jr. at 6'11" just easily finishes that hoop.
And he's going for the lob. And the dunk by Duran. All right, I don't want to make you feel too old here, RJ, but you did get drafted back in 2001. What's the biggest change to the game, you think?
Oh, I think without a doubt the physicality and the three ball. Teams are not as physical, and they shoot a lot more threes. When I came in, they were barely shooting them. Now that's all that matters.
Now here's Cunningham. Give him 8 points now. And the ball out of play. The Grizzlies will have it. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Pass to Jackson. Good, and the setup by Moran. Jackson's got 5 points.
This is where you want Jackson Jr. going to town. He's got a nice soft touch around the rim.
Pulls it. And that one off the back of the rim and in. He's got 10.
Yeah, put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Here's Edey. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
And one thing that Morant has always been a lead at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing.
And they did a lot of winning, Allie. And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard. I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Memphis shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. And so he hits both. After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024.
You know, really, by no fault of their own, B.A. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
Hardaway from outside. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Here's Moran. The jump hook. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Pistons trailing. Pass to Duran. Cunningham outside. Cunningham into the lane. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Cunningham's got 14.
And getting up close and personal, Cunningham knows he can get his shot to go inside.
The three from Bain. Nails it from three.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
The three, here's Harris. Memphis leading by 3. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Thompson.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
He hits the second from the line. And Richardson's bursting onto the scene. Bain has been nothing short of spectacular.
Bain was a steal with the 30th pick. He's added to his game each year. And now, look, he's one of the better two-way wings in the league.
Here's Cunningham. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I love big guards, and Cunningham using the size to perfection.
Both good from the line that time.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Pass to Edey. Now here's Bain. 4 on the clock. Outside Morant. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Harris. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Out to Thompson. Fires from deep. Knocks it down from distance. Thompson's got 7.
And what a read there from Cunningham, showing he has vision and timing with his passes.
Pass to Morant. Launches it from deep. Can't connect. Now 2 of 6 for the game. Here's Cunningham. Cleared away by Wells. Memphis trailing here. Jackson down low. He's got 6. And the dunk by Jackson. It's been neck and neck this entire first half.
Yeah, 8 lead changes so far. These clubs are looking evenly matched.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Here's Morant. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, that's it right now. He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Ooh, Cunningham making moves inside.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Duran with a steal. Cunningham with the ball. 18 points for him. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Morant. It's deflected. Here's Wells. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Pistons. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. We'll be right back with you shortly. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And he drives in. The 3 from Thompson. Here's Duran. Got a piece of it. On the wing, Bain. Fires the 3. Duran with the rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Thompson. Cunningham outside. Back to Thompson. The 3. And again, no good by Detroit. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. They trail by 1. And he lobs it up top. And stolen by Cunningham. Pass to Harris. And Harris throws it down.
Good opportunity for Harris to get something in the open floor where he can use his athleticism.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Tipped. And here's the fast break. And here's Cunningham outside. They get it back. Hardaway on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Cunningham's got 20. And it's 6'10". Jalen Duren is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter.
Cunningham drives in. It's good. He's got 22.
Yeah, he's very quick on his feet. You can see it when Cunningham's moving through the defense on his drives. And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Detroit leading by 5. Oh, using his size. Look at Cunningham.
I mean, he does everything on the floor. Cunningham always with max effort.
Shot's good by Morant.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Now here's Cunningham. 24 points for him. Lets the 3 fly. Again the miss by Cunningham. Grizzlies trail by 5. Right side Bane. Outside Morant. Rebounded by the Pistons. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And it's Cunningham missing. And here's Memphis. Pass to Edey. Duren with the rebound.
No, another open layup.
Here's Cunningham. Driving in. And it's flushed down.
The ferocious finish. Love watching Cunningham use his size and athleticism on the drive.
Jackson outside. Pass to Wells. Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Here's Cunningham. Guarded by Bane. And it's Cunningham missing. Grizzlies trail by 5. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian John Morant is excited to be back on the court, and he's looking to lead this Grizzlies team back to the postseason. He said of the adversity, quote, "It made me better. I'm just grateful and thankful for the position I'm in." Brian, it's great to have him back in action.
Yeah, everyone loves a comeback story, Allie. Thanks.
And using that strong frame, Cunningham is able to drive in and muscle through contact.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Now here's Cunningham. And he's got 28 now. And they'll keep possession. Pass to Hardaway. Now Harris. Here's Cunningham. From downtown. The rebound by Edey. Grizzlies trail by 5. Down low. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Jackson can't get it to go.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a
Let's go, Kate.
Tonight, their attack revolves around him. As he goes, so goes the offense.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. 7-point differential. To the inside. Wells.
They gotta be crazy.
Hardaway grabs the board. 1:11 left in the third. And here's Cunningham outside. Cunningham attacks for three.
Man, that right there gives you a sense of just how quick Cunningham really is.
And it's Morant missing. The Pistons lead by 10. There's the three. The rebound by Edey. Outside Morant. Off the mark there with a three.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Cunningham, right side. Jams it in off the great move.
Such an energetic play from Cunningham. Going right up for the slam.
Morant with the slam.
Oh, wow. Okay, John turning it loose. Someone throw that man some water.
Now here's Cunningham. Give him 35. From deep, Bane. It doesn't go for him. Cunningham outside. Over Bane. And so it's Detroit, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple effort. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Grizzlies trail by 12. Now here's Morant. In the paint, Morant puts it in.
And this is what John Morant does best. When he finds his rhythm on offense, he is almost impossible to guard.
Outside Hardaway. Back to Cunningham. Five on the clock.
Bro, what the
Bane
fuck?
comes with a double. Here's Hardaway. Kicks it out to Cunningham. With the teardrop.
Wow, you can play.
Launches it. Memphis with a rebound.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Oh my God, this is so
to the paint.
Bro,
Out of bounds.
Nigga, Jalen Duren got like 7 steals.
A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Harris a screen. Cunningham with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. And for Tobias Harris, his priority is to contribute to winning basketball.
And he's shown that through his willingness to play different roles. We've seen him as a spot-up shooter. We've also seen him as a go-to scorer. He does whatever it takes. A swing man that scores on all three levels. Harris is about as consistent as it gets.
slightly late.
Now Morant. Duren with a rebound. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Cunningham outside. Thompson outside. Over Edey. There's the block. And now the Grizzlies on the run. That's good.
The team first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. Coach asked his team, can anyone knock down a three? Reminding them three-point shooting will open up the floor, make things easier in the half-court offense. Everyone loves making threes. Missing? Not so much. BA?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Bane. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
Sharing the rock. Part of what makes John Morant such a fantastic player is his ability to pass.
Here's Cunningham. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Grizzlies trail by 8. Pass to Wells. And here's Morant. Down low. Here's Edie. Boom! He jams it straight
down. That wasn't
down.
a fucking steal.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And so Cunningham will bring it up to the Pistons. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
That's exactly how you have to defend them on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Detroit leading by 6. Hardaway on the wing. Takes the 3. The rebound by Edie.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Pass to Morant. Here's Edie. Defended by Hardaway. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Look, it's not just about forcing a turnover, guys. It's about converting them in those opportunities and cashing them in.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Cunningham outside. Doubled by Jackson. To the middle. Goes back up. Deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Second chance effort. And again, no good by Detroit.
Under heavy duress, that's a low percentage shot. Gotta find something better than that.
Left side Bain. Back to Jackson. Stolen by Thompson. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. Harris' shot is good.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter here. Clock at 6. Morant. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Duren.
Forget the long-range shots. Ja wants to challenge you down low.
And Morant drops them both.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
Detroit leading by 5. Bain comes with a double. Pass to Cunningham. Spins. Here's Duren. The rebound by Edie. Grizzlies trail by 5. And here's Bain. And here's Morant outside. Great positioning on the putback.
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now.
It's one thing to get close, but do they have enough left in the tank to take a lead? We'll have to see.
There's Cunningham with the 3. Drills it from deep. Cunningham's got 40 points.
And you can tell Cunningham is a very determined player, refusing to give up on the situation.
Get this man the ball, and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion, man.
Rising to the occasion. More and more you can lean on Harris in these situations.
Here's Morant. And there's the drive. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. .34 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Cunningham. Memphis with a rebound.
Hey, what's y'all boys doing?
And right here, they can't waste any time.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul.
Pass to Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Here's Cunningham. Kicks it out to Hardaway. From the high post. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Timeout called. Memphis. They're losing by 6. All right, guys, what do you think?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
The 3 from Bain gets the bucket.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And so it's Detroit who scraped by with the win. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant.
I'm going to show you how nigga feel. Even and then show you that's real. What? Yo, what's going on? Yeah, did this get wet or something yesterday? The speaker.
Scamming and shit, bro. You niggas want some FanDuel plays, tapping my line and shit. All y'all begging my shit, man. Throw me a CC site, I give you whatever play you fucking want.
It's gonna work.
That nigga K had 40, nigga.
He took 40 shots, nigga.
I don't care.
I do.
I don't care.
K had 40, nigga.
40 shots.
I don't care. That don't matter.
I don't care, who care, nigga.
That don't matter.
Like, I don't give a fuck if you care, nigga.
40 shots out 40? What is this?
I kind of forgot this. This
40 for 40.
shit. I'm gonna show you what nigga feel.
Nigga, 40 for 40, man.
Exactly.
Oh, it seemed like that shit highlight what it actually is. He talking about 40.
40 for 40.
He talking about
Get the other 40, nigga.
What's the other 40?
40 shots, nigga.
You said so.
Nigga shot up the pass 40 times. Nigga hit 18.
Nah.
16.
Nah, he hit 40.
Exactly. Don't hate.
You ain't no fucking 40, nigga.
You just said he had 40.
40 shots.
40 points, nigga.
40 shots.
40 points, nigga.
40 shots.
Alright, it's time to go to this chat.
Tell them niggas what happened after the Edwards, man.
Said what?
Tell them niggas what happened after the Edwards.
I don't know what you're talking about. Tell them niggas what
Niggas
happened
swept
to the
under the
Celtics.
rug, man.
Tell them niggas what happened to the Celtics with Shea
Niggas
Gilgeous
talking about.
Alexander.
Niggas talking about.
What is your problem? What is your problem? I just came back up from the road. Like, what's going on? Why are you trying to be for me? Like, I'm not understanding.
Tell them Anthony Edwards got put up Riley's box.
Oh my God, man. I can't be in a party 1 minute after niggas get off the phone. Like, what? What do you mean? I haven't did nothing all day. That's your problem. I got it back 9 o'clock this morning. You was up on the game. Nobody said nothing to you about nothing. Exactly. And it's mine. Like, I don't understand it.
Who wins the Lakers-Wolves series? I want winner. How many games? We get the playoffs underway this weekend. Yeah, bro. I got the Lakers winning for sure. 7. I'm going 7. Probably. I'm going 6. I'm going 7. Lakers in 6. You said 6? I want to say 5.
Damn.
I hope you say 5. 7. Because you say 6. I mean, shit. Where the fuck Pat Beverly at?
Hold on. I'm about to join up.
I fuck with you now. 6, 7. Oh, you disrespect.
But it's join.
Nah, I give you 5. There we go, man. Yeah. No. I mean, they'll get, but they had a Luka. Team last year. Kyrie was bopping his head. They got LeBron. They got LeBron James. They got Alston Reed. We got You think Ron want to sit up here and go 7 with them? Nah, not at 40. We gonna get the spot here. We gonna get some young legs playing defense on you. Brother, right here in the post. Right here in the post. Brother, give me that. In a post against Julius Randle and Nas Reed.
That's the wrong thing.
Man, Julius Randle ain't been good since the COVID. He was popping. We heard anything about Julius was in the bubble when the face was gone. He said, man.
Make it whole trash, man. Hold on, let me get the Belgians, man. Let my team injured, man.
He thought that was real.
Combo.
First
Go ahead and get the Belgians. Go ahead and get the Belgians.
Look.
Go ahead and get the Belgians.
I'm gonna choose. Yeah, some fucking good. Nigga, let somebody go get me.